When you look at President Obama's foreign policy since he became president, are you impressed by the way that he has conducted it?
I am. I am personally impressed, and furthermore, I think most of the American people, a majority, are impressed. He hasn't done it perfectly, but let's face it, he's ended one war, the Iraq War. He didn't get, U.S. military people got, but on his watch, he got Osama bin Laden. We've also made rather great strides in trying to stabilize the situation with China. It hangs in the balance right now, but I think he gets an A on foreign policy. However, one must note, American elections are very rarely decided on foreign policy. It's about the economy and jobs. That would be the determining factor. I think President Obama may be helped by what he's done in foreign policy, particularly the getting of Obama on his watch. Again, one always wants to emphasize he didn't do it. The troops did it.
I mean, that is true, and I would be the first to salute the troops. Half my family are in the armed forces and have fought in Afghanistan and Iraq. However, I do feel it's slightly churlish for people to criticise President Obama for simply reminding people that actually he did take that order, because had it gone wrong, as I said earlier, all hell would have broken loose.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the Republicans would have made his life totally untenable.
Well, I don't consider it a partisan political statement to say that many of the same people are now saying don't spike the ball in the end zone, don't moonwalk in the end zone, are the same people who were applauding President Bush when he went aboard an aircraft carrier far prematurely to declare victory in Iraq. But look, it's going to be part and parcel of the presidential campaign. But I do think that President Obama, whether you agree with him or not, whether you intend to vote with him or not, you have to give him credit. On his watch, he made the decision, he made the call, risky call, and as former President Jimmy Carter can tell you, if it had gone badly, he would have suffered the consequences.
I talked to President Carter about what happened with him and the Iranian hostages, and it came down to failed helicopters and awful luck and all the rest of it. And on such moments, presidential reputations and nations' reputations can hinge. These are huge decisions that these guys have to take. And I just think, it's not really about politics. I remember when bin Laden was killed very, very well, because I'd flown in from England. I'd been covering the royal wedding for CNN, and it was the next day. Got to New York, and suddenly everyone was texting me saying, turn on CNN. I turned it on. Bin Laden is dead. And not just America, the world was celebrating. And if it had gone wrong, the world would have seen a humiliated American president.
Absolutely, and probably one who would not be reelected.